Welcome to Quebec Reading Connection, brought to you by le Ministère de l'Éducation, de l'Enseignement supérieur et de la Recherche. This website does not allow you to borrow or purchase books, but it will offer reading suggestions as well as related activities. You will not find all books on this website, but a QRC selection. To find out more about the website, click on About in the tabs at the top. You can read about Quebec Reading Connection selection criteria. At this time, the book purchasing button is not functional. For more information about English language arts, click on ELA. You will find curriculum connections and teaching resources and reading tools. On the ESL button, you will find the same resources as the previous button, as well as information on how to use books in the elementary classroom. For the moment, the tab School Libraries does not have content. Finally, in the Parents section, you will find useful tips and activities on how parents can support their children in reading and developing a love of reading. Now, if I go back to the home page, on your home page, I'll scroll down, you will find QRC in action right here. These are short videos about books and reading. They are interesting. I encourage you to go check them out. The main page offers latest selections in a browsing section. If a title inspires you, click on the book cover to get the book notice. The first section displays the book cover and bibliographical components such as book title, author, illustrator, editor, number of pages, the year it was published, ISBN number, and etc. Then you will find useful text components. If you roll over the question mark, there are more details, as well as keywords, so subjects and themes that you'll find in the book. By clicking on any of the keywords in blue, you will retrieve a list of all the QRC listed books that have the same keyword. Further below, here, with the blue and the red, you will find a suggested reading range for ELA and ESL students. The lighter shade indicates the interest level, so here we have a lighter shade of pink or red. The darker shade indicates the focal grades. When the two are the same, only the darker shade will be visible, such as we see here on the top. To the right, you will find a description, which is basically the summary of the book. Finally, in the lower section, you will find ELA and ESL activities. Don't forget to look below the activities. Down here, you will find useful information on cross-curricular competencies, broad areas of learning, subject areas, and companion books. If you scroll back up, right here, you have the option to print book notice, or you can add them to your favorites. Right now we don't have that little button because I'm not logged in. I strongly encourage you to create an account. It's free and it only takes a few minutes, and this will allow you to bookmark interesting titles, sort them into lists, and even take personal notes. Now, we looked at how we could browse for books in the section that appears on the main page of the website. If, for example, you know an author or a book title and want to do an advanced search, you click up here on the top. So if you know an author or book title and you simply want to verify the interest level or the reading level, as well as check out some activities, you can simply enter the information in the appropriate box. So here you might enter the title or the author that you're looking for and click on Search. If you're searching for suggestions on a particular topic or using a specific type of book, if you scroll down, so here, for the reading levels, you can simply click and they will become white, so highlighted, and then look at all the different scroll down menus that we have down here. So you can choose per type of book: fiction, nonfiction, picture book, poetry, graphic novel. If you know the Dewey number, this is for nonfiction. It will help you to categorize if you know what you're looking for, as well as text components, point of view, figurative language. So there's a list here. Cross-curricular competencies. So if you want to use information to solve problems, exercise critical judgment. The next one, we have broad areas of learning, so health and well-being, personal care and planning, and finally subject areas, mathematics, science, geography. So for instance, if I'm looking for something about painting or arts and crafts, so I can click on visual arts and, for example, nonfiction, because I would like my students to learn about visual arts. I have already selected here my interest level. Let's say that my focal grades are the same, and I will click on Search. So what we have here are 19 notices that are found. I can sort them. There are different ways of sorting. I can change my number of results per page up here. And so at a quick glance, you can see the title of the book, the keywords that are associated with that book, the levels, and once you find a title that interests you, you can just simply click on the title and you will go back to the same type of detailing I showed you before on the other page, where you have the description and activities. Now I've come back to my search page. Notice here QRC favorites. Sometimes you may want to include out-of-print titles, which means you cannot purchase them. Out-of-print titles cannot be purchased, but perhaps you can still find them at the public library. So you can decide if you want to click or unclick this box here. And finally, if you were working on a specific theme, you can simply type in your keywords in this box here and fill out any other information that you may have, such as the reading range or information down here below. I hope this is useful, and enjoy exploring the Quebec Reading Connection website.